When it comes to Cobblemon, I am a novice, to say the least. Well, okay, with Pokemon, my knowledge is very limited. But recently, I was invited to the Distinct SMP, a Cobblemon server with a twist. Every Pokemon has a typing, and usually, by looking at the Pokemon, you can guess what typing they are. For example, take a look at this little guy. Looking at him for just a second, you can see that not only is he orange, he also has a little flame tail. So, if you guessed that he was a fire type, you'd be correct. Now, let's use a Pokemon from the SMP as an example. Take a look at this fish. A sane person would guess that it's a water type since it's a fish. Well, they would be wrong because it's actually a fighting type that smashes anything it sees. And that's the gimmick. Pokemons have random typings and abilities. So you're not catching Pokemon for how powerful they are, you're catching Pokemon for how strong their typings and abilities are. Now, was it smart of me to play this mod as someone who is very new? Probably not. But I'm sure I'll learn fast. Right? Waking up to the world, I noticed that I wasn't in the world just yet. I was actually in the lobby, which, can I say, this place is gorgeous. First things first though, I needed to choose a starter. And looking at the options, there were a variety of starters. Not only are typings and abilities random, the starters are random as well apparently. What I also noticed is that if you leave the starter selection and come back, the options will change. So after doing that for a bit, I decided to go with Zorua, who I thought was a Steel Psychic type, but it turned out to be a normal Psychic type. And I did not figure that out till way later. I then explored the lobby a bit more, almost dying in the process, and then finally, I took the leap to start my adventure. Now, while I'm doing the grindy things like cutting wood and dying of fall damage, I wanted to explain some key differences between this server and the mod pack that I have experience with, which is Cobbleverse. Distinct SMP has health and hunger unlike Cobbleverse, so not only are my Pokemon fighting for experience, I'm fighting to survive. The SMP also has hostile mobs still active, so I also have to deal with those as well. These factors changed my perspective of Cobblemon because now I have to decide where to spend my time or resources on myself or my Pokemon. I walked around a bit and found an apricorn tree, which will become useful later on because I can make Pokeballs with them. I also noticed that my hunger was pretty low, so I made myself a wooden sword and started hunting for some food. With berries that I found, I made some berry juices that would heal my Zorua from the previous fight that I lost. The loss streak was continuing, however, because I decided to pick a fight with a level 4 Rotom. Well, okay, I thought they were level 4, but they were actually 24! Run! With my hunger depleting the more I walked and collected more apricorn, I decided to temporarily settle in a ditch I found and started mining so I can finally cook the food I had. I thought I needed more food, so I decided to wait for my food to finish cooking. With the food problem gone for now, I collected more apricorns and picked a fight with a trainer that I would have lost if my Zorua didn't clutch with a crit.
Oh, good crit!
While walking, I also found a Gyarados. Although the Pokemon are randomized, they still keep some of their original traits. For example, with Gyarados, I'm able to ride and fly around with them. So, catching this Gyarados will very much help me in exploring the world much faster. Problem was, I didn't have any Pokeballs, and even though I had apricorns, I still needed ores to grab the Pokeballs. So sadly, I had to let the Gyarados go and started looking for a place to mine. I did find a small cave that had coal and copper, but I still needed more. So I went back to my ditch because it had a massive cave at the very bottom of it. After finding a way to get down, I was trying to get as many ores as I could, but I was struggling. Oh, but there's like 30 mobs here! Oh, what is this? Legendary? Oh, what is hitting me? Oh, I'm getting sniped. It's so joker, dude. I'm so dead. I'm fighting. Wait, guys, please. I just want to farm. Let me farm. Grab it. I got one piece. I can't grab it. I'm full. Okay, I gotta separate the fight. If it's just two zombies, it's okay. Everything will be all right. Come on, then. Come on, then. Okay. Iron. I like iron. Copper. I like copper. We love copper.
Excuse me, what?
God. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I need to start smelting it now. No wood left. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm fine. I'm okay. Okay, well, I only have a couple food left, but that's okay. I just need to get past the 30 creepers, the 16 skeletons, and like the 6 endermen. It's no biggie. It's fine. Can my Pokemon attack? Screw you. Oh, it does. No. Get away. It's dead. My Zoro's dead. I got hit like once and it died. You freaks. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, please. Literally, my whole furnace is being covered by like 30 skeletons. It's kind of crazy. Oh my, where? From where? Like from where? Oh, I'm dead. GG. Okay, that's 2 down. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. Oh, come on. Alright, cool. I'm suited up. I'm suited up now. Nothing seems to be really attacking me right now. Might get a bit greedy. No, never mind. I'm not risking it. I'm going home. Goodbye. That is iron, though. I just want the iron. Just let me be. Can I even grab the iron? Oh my god, I can't grab the iron. No, my iron. Give back my iron, you freak. No shot, there's also a skeleton here. I hear. You gotta be kidding me. How many? Damn, killed your own brother, huh? Just to get to me. Okay, how the? Cool. Alright, now I'm gonna leave. I'm gone. Not coming back. I hate this cave. After all that debacle, I ended up with 64 copper, which is pretty good, and 10 iron, which, yeah. I wasted all my food while in the cave, so trying to mine again would not be the greatest plan. So I decided to slaughter the ecosystem to regain the food I lost. With my inventory full, I thought it was about time to start looking for a place to settle. I've been running around in a straight line, and not only have I not found a village, I haven't found any other player. So I kept running in a straight line to hopefully find some signs of life. After running for about an hour and not finding anything, I started losing it a bit. Man, it would have been so cool if I had that Gyarados. I would have been flying all over and everything would have been cool and fine. But no, I missed the iron and the copper. Like an idiot. I was losing it so much that I even started hearing music. Aw, what is that? I heard that. What is that noise? What is... I'm dead. Why did I do that? Well, you can get stuck in your own webbing. I was just curious. It probably wasn't the smartest plan to follow mysterious music in the middle of a canyon. But on the bright side, not only did I survive, I finally found what I was looking for. I see villages. Oh, finally! I found it! Let's go! The first thing I needed was a place to stay, so I decided to live under Nurse Joy's basement for the time being, which I'm sure she doesn't mind. Next, it was time to loot everything I could find in this village. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. When I was done collecting everything, I also found a salamander which can fly. So, with the quick ball that I found, I decided to give it a chance and try to catch it. And well... with a base and a lot of loot, everything was going my way. But to make sure it stayed that way, I also wanted to sort everything out before I did anything else. I have a bad habit of collecting loot and then just putting it in the first chest I see, which can cause a lot of headaches. So I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. Once I was done sorting, I wanted to level up my Zorua and find a better way to heal them. The healing machine is pretty good at doing that, but I needed a max revive, so I had to wait before I could make it. The only thing I could rely on with healing are my juices. The problem is, I can't revive with them, but as long as I'm careful, I should be just fine. Oh. Having only one Pokemon to fight with is pretty difficult. So I decided to try to catch another, and that didn't turn out so well. With my Zorua dead and having caught no Pokemon, I sadly needed to just wait. Oh! Oh! My shit! Yeah, somehow I found a healing machine inside a base, but I won't question it. With the healing machine in hand, I revived my Zorua and went back to leveling. While leveling, I found a Grovyle, and after a tough fight, I'd somehow managed to catch it. Problem was its typing, though. Oh wait, no, I have 2 Psychics now, right? Why are they this? No, it's... Oh, it's a normal Psychic. It took me a total of 2 hours and 30 minutes to figure this out. Although my Pokemon have the same typings, I now had 2 Pokemons that I could use in a fight, so leveling became much easier. I then caught a level 10 Avalanche, and then finally, I found another Salamander. Oh, well, okay, well, the chances of me actually catching it are kinda slim still, so we'll find out. Baby doll eyes, that's completely okay. I just need to deal damage to it. Is Twin Beam done it? It's a steel type, isn't it? It's a steel type. Okay. Does it only know baby doll eyes? I think it only knows baby doll eyes. No, it knows Pin Missile. It knows Pin Missile. The one move that would just destroy my entire team, it knows. Okay. And it knows Rest. It knows Rest. And none of my moves do anything to it. Ooh, actually, yes it do. Yes, they do. Don't Pin Missile. Don't Pin Missile. No! With 2 of my strongest Pokemon fainted and only having a level 10 Avalanche, the chances of catching Salamence were looking slim. So, as a desperate measure, I started chucking Pokeballs and praying one would work. However, the Salamence used Rest again, and if you didn't know, when a Pokemon is affected by a status effect, the chances of catching it gets way higher. So, I kept throwing Pokeballs until eventually... Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I got a Fire Steel. Oh my goodness. Let's go, let's go. With a level 22 Salamence, my team just got much stronger than before. Not only that, I am now able to finally fly. And the first thing I did with this power was to fly around and rob every village I could find.
Hey, calm down. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. My house is stupid.
A beast ball? What the fuck? After looting as much as I could, I returned back home and started organizing. Sadly though, it was getting rather late for me, but overall, for the first day, it didn't go all that bad. I'm still low on ores and therefore Pokeballs, but that'll be a problem for another day. Coming back to the game, it was about time to start thinking of a plan to get all the essential things I needed. I planted some apricorn seeds before I went to bed, and when I came back, they were fully grown and ready for harvest. With an abundance of apricorns and me thinking I had ores, I explained my thought process on how I would catch my Pokemon. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just explore and just see if I could find any cool Pokemon that I would want. Cause that is a problem. I guess, yeah. Cause, well, okay, two. What am I saying? There's gonna be 2 factors in like whether I catch a Pokemon or not. One, it's whether they're a good typing, because this is a randomized thing, so I could get like a really cool Pokemon that I really like, and then they could be like a, I don't know, like a normal type or something. That is one of the factors. The other factor is obviously is if I personally like the Pokemon. Like, again, like if it's a really cool Pokemon that I like, and then all of a sudden they suck, then I don't think I'd keep them. That is a thing as well, because what's it called? I don't really know what the typing of the Pokemon are until I actually capture them. So I probably, yeah, that's also something. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go mining again because I have so many apricorns, but just zero. And I mean zero. Like iron and stuff, and gold. I need gold as well to actually make some good Pokeballs, so Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I hopped on my salamander and began exploring to see if I could find a sizable cave. I found a crevice inside of a gravel hill that looked promising, and although it was big, there was a huge body of water in the bottom. And without aqua infinity, it was gonna be a hassle getting the ores inside. So this cave was a no-go. Looking around again, I didn't find another cave, but instead a structure that looked like it would have loot in it. I wanted to explore it. Problem was, I was struggling to get up. I can't jump. Oh, man. Oh, wait, I could just do this. What am I doing? Oh, you again. Well, I'm prepared now. I was running low on food, so I stopped by a village to, resupply. Afterwards, I kept flying around, not really finding what I was looking for. However, I found something very interesting. A person's base. I finally came across some evidence of life other than the villages in this server. The more I kept exploring, the more evidence I found, like this massive crafting table tower, until eventually I found a whole player village. Whose base is this? I'm assuming this is where people are living. This place is cool. Let me look around, I guess. Oh yeah, people have definitely been here. Where does the village stop? I guess up here. Wait, is this someone's house? Someone built this? Oh my god, where? Someone built this? I don't think I belong here. People's creativity is insane. I definitely should not be here. This is definitely for like some pro builder area. I'm not a very good builder myself, but seeing other people's creative build is very captivating to me. So I continued to look around until I noticed this massive building. Now with this mod pack, villages are reworked. So instead of a usual village, you instead get stunning generated structures that give villages more life. When I first saw this building, I thought it was generated until I got a closer look and noticed scaffolding and a person walking out of the building. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Hello, I'm new here. I was just admiring everyone's building. This is pretty cool. Wait.
Thank you.
Wait, so you made this?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Well, making. In progress.
That's crazy, because when I was flying here, I was like, damn, look at all these cool structures. That's probably like a gym or something.
Go inside.
All right, I'm down. This is Zephyr Zell, or Zev for short. She is one of the residents of this village, and from what I can tell, one of the most important ones. For example, she was showing me everything she's done for the community, like this building, which is a villager trading hall where you can get every enchantment you need. For the right price, of course. She even made a mob farm for the community, and from what she's told me, she's not done with helping. She still plans to add way more farms in the future. While Zeph was showing me around, she even gave me some information about the village and the residents that live here. This place is called Mix, and there's a variety of people that Zeph was telling me about that I will probably meet in the future by hanging around here for a while. Actually, I did meet someone. His name was Aled, and although he was busy, for what little interaction we had, he seemed pretty cool. I didn't want to take any more time from Zev since she was still working on the trading hall, so we parted ways. But overall, I learned a lot. I learned that I'm poor and homeless compared to everyone else. While everyone else uses their creativity to make their house, I am broke and live in a basement that I don't even own. I kinda just busted in. But before I tackle those problems, I still needed to complete my first mission, which was to get my ores. Without finding any caves, I decided to go back to the old cave, and you can guess how that went. Like, bro, why are there like 30s on? Desperate and without any ores, I said screw it. I grabbed the Pokeballs I collected from the villages, which weren't that good, and started looking for some Pokemon to catch. Oh, that's a level 23, a crocodile. I kind of want to try to go for the crocodile. Okay, its speed is rising every time it hits me though, so okay. I still have a good chunk of Pokeballs, so I'm sure I'll catch it eventually. I have Roost, so I literally will never lose. I will never die for like a couple turns, but oh no, oh no. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Well, that was easy. Here we go. Crocodile is an amazing catch rate team. With it being fairy poison, it's no longer weak to poison. But now, it's weak to ground and psychic, which, it's still alright, I guess. However, I forgot to mention something for a while that will basically make or break a Pokemon. Crocodile's random ability is neutralizing gas, which makes it to where as long as Crocodile's in battle, other Pokemon's abilities are cancelled. So even if Crocodile's typing is whatever, its ability is strong enough to make him worth a slot. With how easy it was to catch Crocodile, I decided to give it another shot. I explored around to see what I could find, and what I found was a Goldendo. Goldendo, which is an evolution of that little treasure guy I murdered not too long ago. I did manage to catch it. It turned out to be an ice type, which is not the greatest, but a new clear body, so anything that will lower its stats would be negated. And it has the move Nuzzle, which paralyzes Pokemon, so catching them will be much easier. I was tired of looking for caves and finding nothing in them, so I did the next best thing, make my own, which surprisingly went really well. I found a surplus of iron, lapis, amethyst, gold, and I even found something very fascinating. Whoa. Diamond! Diamonds! This place is everywhere. What is this? Meteorite? Radiated block. Okay. What is it? Find Megaroid or Megasite. Okay. Let me ask. Into the center. Okay. You want me to mine into the center of it? Is this it? Oh, a Mega Stone. Oh, I can't get it though. I need a diamond. Okay. Okay, I need diamonds. And there's diamonds right here. Alright, let me make a diamond pickaxe. See, I'm about to get a Mega Stone. Oh yeah. Oh, how do I get back up there though? Oh my goodness, the keystone! With the keystone in hand, I'm closer to unlocking Mega Evolution. However, I still need a couple of pieces to actually get Mega Evolution. With a full inventory, I returned home and started organizing. Well, okay, before that, there was actually a mini event going on in the SMP Discord server, which you should totally join. The server, I mean, I'll leave it down there in the description. But yeah, there was a mini event going on hosted by Jiba, which is the person that invited me to the SMP in the first place, where we needed to take some pictures of the SMP. You know, like photography and stuff. I decided to participate because the rewards was a Master Ball and 10 extra large candies. Which, if you don't know what a Master Ball is, it's a Pokeball that guarantees a catch. So it's pretty damn strong. And the extra large candies give an enormous amount of XP to level up your Pokemon. So with this said, I grabbed some signs and took some pictures, and I'll let you decide on the results. Also, here was my competition at this time, which yeah, it'll be really hard to win. But enough of that for now. With my ores that I finally collected, I began making everything I needed for my adventure. Like my XP shares, which allowed my Pokemon to gain XP even if they weren't in battle, and my Pokeballs. For the Pokeballs I made Ultra Balls, which are just very good Pokeballs overall. Timer Balls, which for a fight that drags on are extremely powerful. Dive Balls, which are used for catching water-type Pokemon. The reason I made these is because I realized that since spawns for Pokemon are also randomized, random Pokemon can spawn in the water other than water types. So I made these just in case. Dusk Balls, which although are conditional, whenever you meet those conditions, they become very reliable. And Sports Balls, which surprisingly, the 50% catch rate has been really helpful to me. With new equipment, I began leveling my Pokemon and catching any Pokemon that I like. In the end, this is how my team turned out, but I'll probably change some Pokemon in the future. And that's where I'll end it for now. Overall, I've been having a lot of fun with the server. Every Pokemon having different typings and abilities really changes the experience. For me specifically, the team building is definitely more fun because I usually just go with the go-to Pokemon, you know, like Lucario or Garchomp. But with the randomizer, sometimes I'm just forced to use other Pokemon because their kits are just better. Let me know if you enjoy this and if you want me to continue. At the moment, I have two things going on with my Colliver's video and now this. I'll still be doing both, but if people enjoyed one more than the other, then I'll probably upload more to what people want. Also, thank you so much, Jiba. I only mentioned him for a little, and he was the one that introduced me to the SMP. I don't know what he saw in me to invite me to the SMP, but I'm still very honored, so go show him some love. Although, he does have, like, way more subscribers than me, so I don't know how good this shout out would do for him. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I love you, and goodbye.